as a fighter. I think he's amazing. I think he has great technique. He has crazy knockout power.
We all know Tank best weight is 35, 40. You fought Barrios at 40, 35, 40. And you fight Jake Paul, who getting better. I'm like I said, and he got 6 feet tall. Where Tank gonna hit him?
Gervonta Davis kicked off his first day of training camp for the Jake Paul fight with explosive intensity. During pad work, Davis ripped a blistering 35-punch combination, showcasing his trademark speed and power. His sharp movements and precision reflected the focus he's bringing into camp. Fans and analysts see this as a strong statement that Davis is preparing to dismantle Jake Paul with experience, discipline, and relentless pressure inside the ring. That social media buzzing when he posted a message on Instagram telling fans, "See y'all soon. I guess. ATL gonna be 2-turned." He followed it up by saying, "Tell them to send that bag and I'm coming." The statement highlighted 2 key points. First, Davis is eager to step back inside the ring again, and second, he wants the business side of the sport to be respected. In today's boxing landscape, where fighters must balance legacy with financial security, Tank's message resonated. It wasn't just a casual post, it was a declaration that he is both ready and motivated for what's next. The combination of excitement for competition and a demand for proper compensation paints the picture of a fighter who understands his worth and refuses to compromise.
I text that again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. You know what I mean? When I start streaming out that, yeah, and that, stop it. Knock it off, cuz. Stop it. Tell them to send that bag, and I'm coming. And I'm, you know.
This fight was even official. Davis had made his thoughts clear about Jake Paul's entry into boxing. He once dismissed Paul's efforts as trash, reflecting the skepticism many professionals feel towards celebrities crossing into combat sports. Davis pointed out that Jake Paul likely pursued boxing because he got bored of other ventures, such as YouTube. This criticism captures the tension between traditional boxing purists and the new wave of entertainment-driven fighters. Still, despite Tank's words, Paul's persistence has forced even the sports elite to acknowledge him. The fact that Davis is now stepping into the ring with him proves how far Paul has come, turning what once was seen as a novelty into one of the most
Think of former athletes and celebrities like Jake Paul taking up boxing. You think that grows the sport?
If he's doing it for the right reason, actually want to do it because of just like actually want to box, it's cool. But if he's doing it for like the wrong reason, just to get the hype and stuff like that, I feel as though it's trash. Sometimes people get bored at what they doing, and they want to try other stuff. Got to be mentally tough to be able to box. So that's why I don't take that away from some fighters or some people that want to jump into the sport. So just show how tough you are. That's how it should be.
For sure.
Davis versus Paul fight has sparked a fierce debate within boxing circles. For many, the match confirms their fears that boxing has shifted from being a sport driven by merit and legacy to one led by spectacle and entertainment. Detractors argue that the fight diminishes the integrity of the sport, claiming that it turns professional boxing into a circus act rather than a competition between the best athletes. Yet, there's another angle worth noting. Boxing has always walked the line between sport and show business. From Muhammad Ali's charisma to Mike Tyson's pay-per-view dominance, spectacle has always been part of boxing's appeal. Whether fans see this fight as a joke or a moneymaker depends largely on how they view the balance between and entertainment.
Boxing has gone too far. Jake Paul is taking on Gervonta "Tank" Davis in an exhibition bout this November. The fight will be taking place in Atlanta between the cruiserweight and the 135-pounder, nearly a 100-pound difference between the two guys. This is absolutely insane. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below.
Former super middleweight contender Jesse Hart voiced his frustrations at those criticizing Gervonta Davis for taking the Jake Paul fight. Hart argued that critics are missing the point. Davis isn't abandoning legacy, but navigating the modern boxing business. He went further, saying Tank has the right to prioritize financial opportunities, even if some interpret it as joining the circus. Hart's eruption underscores the divide among fighters themselves. Some believe Davis should focus on challenging names like Shakur Stevenson or Teofimo Lopez, while others understand that big paydays, especially against globally recognized opponents like Paul, are too significant to ignore. Hart's defense frames Davis's decision not as betrayal, but as smart business. While many analysts favor Davis, not everyone shares that sentiment.
Circus, man, that's the circus. If you want to join the circus, that's the circus. I don't see the value. I just see money involved in that. If they want the money, if that's what they want to do, then go ahead and go ahead and get the money. But other than that, I'm not. You got a guy, Jake Paul, that's what, 6'3", 6'4", almost. Then you got a guy, Gervonta Davis, that's like 5'5", a little guy. Yeah. Y'all gonna try to, who's 200 pounds, just for Mike Tyson there, I'm gonna throw him in there with a 135. It's just a circus, and that's what they want to do to get money, to generate money in the sport of boxing instead of Gervonta Davis. This is a legacy fight. He was supposed to fight Lamont Roach after this, and then he say, no. Think about it. You really can't say too much. When you say Gervonta Tank Davis and you say Lamont Roach, there's still a question mark on that fight. It was still a question mark on that rumble. You just gonna leave it and then go right to the money and say, no, I ain't. That's how you know legacy and everything don't matter. I did that before. I took the money with the Joe Smith fight when my hand was fucked up and, excuse my language, my hand was messed up, broke in training camp, and I still said, yo, no, I'm taking that, I'm still fighting him. I'm not gonna not fight him again. I'm gonna fight, we're fighting him, Dad. We're fighting him, Rick. We're fighting him, Fred. I went against everybody. Jesse, don't take the fight, man. Let your hand heal. Let's get the surgery. No, I'm fighting him.